Are you a fan of cold cases? Well, the new Travel Channel series Legend Hunter takes that to a whole new level as host Pat Spain takes an in-depth look at some of the history's most notorious murder mysteries. And Pat joins me this morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. So I'm one of those, I love like murder mysteries, cold cases. Even my producer, she sent this to me right away. And she's like, Carly, this is totally up your alley. Tell me about this show. And I have to be surprised. My first thought was it's on the Travel Channel?
Yes. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like exactly the Travel Channel type show, right? But it really is, because what we're doing is taking a look at these persistent myths and legends, everything from, true crime, historical true crime, all the way to cryptozoology or mysterious creatures. But the setting of it is so important. It's almost like the place where we're filming is a character in the show. So it really is a travel series, because we show the local color and some local restaurants while I'm doing these investigations. Because while we're looking at serious subject matter, it's fun. It's fun to do these investigations, and I love being able to show the reality of being on location. And that's really what ties it in with the Travel Channel.
So I have to ask, we here in Florida, I feel like any bizarre case, you're like, oh, there's always a Florida connection. Does your journey take you to Florida at any point in this series?
Not on this series, but I'm hoping in the future
season
it does.
2.
I've done a little bit of, absolutely. I spent some time in St. Augustine, and there's some really great mysteries down there. So I would love to get down there for another episode. I
do understand you get some kind of exclusive behind the scenes and maybe some stuff, because a lot of these cases people have heard and know somewhat of the stories. But I understand you get us some exclusive details and things that people may not have heard about that particular story yet.
Absolutely. With each one of these cases, there are things that you probably have grown up hearing about. You know, Lizzie Borden, Jack the Ripper, mind control, government conspiracy theories, werewolves, vampires. But each episode, we uncover new evidence. We uncover something that I really don't think people will have heard about or seen before. In some cases, some things that have never been made public before we started this investigation. So the research department for the production company that I work for is absolutely remarkable in the things that they're able to uncover. And we spent about 6 years off and on developing this series, so I'm really proud of it. 6 years?
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's impressive. No, but I think that just shows that you put the, you're not going to be able to just tell a story in just a couple of days. I mean, that shows that you guys put the effort into it.
There's a lot of background research that goes into each one of these episodes, for sure.
Do you have a favorite episode? Was there one that just really stuck out and you just learned a lot about and were fascinated in particular about?
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard to choose a favorite because it's like picking your favorite kid. Yeah. but I really love the Jack the Ripper one, because this is a case that everyone's heard of. It's a case that's fascinated the world for, well over 100 years. But I really think that we figured it out. I think we are able to point to one suspect and say that most likely this was Jack the Ripper. And I didn't go into the investigation thinking we'd be able to do that. So I'm so proud and so excited to be able to say that.
Yeah, well, and I want to hear a little bit more about your background and kind of how you were brought into this project as well.
Sure. So I have a pretty bizarre life. I am a biologist, and I've worked with all kinds of dangerous animals my entire life. I've been bitten and stung by everything you can think of. And I've always been drawn to the mysterious aspect and the kind of misunderstood creatures, and to kind of clear up the myths about them. Everything from rattlesnakes to horseshoe crabs. What's the truth behind these animals? So that mysterious aspect of biology drove me into the more mysterious aspects of life. And my great uncle Charles Fort was one of the first explorers into paranormal phenomena and mysterious occurrences like ball lightning and raining fish and frogs, and he was able to document that these really do happen. So this kind of investigation is in my blood.
All right. Well, and again, I know there are stories that are very ripe right here in Florida. So my goal is for season 2, I want to see you right here.
Absolutely. I would love to. There's a lot to investigate in Florida.
I would say so. Well, thank you so much. It seems like a really cool show. I can't wait to tune in. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate the chance to talk to you.
All right. We'll make sure and put all the details on our website, but the show airs on Tuesday on the Travel Channel.
Thank you.